From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. R.A. Dickey is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Leading off tonight
so
for the
stepping
Dodgers,
in, Jonathan Villar. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there, this guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now batting, Jock Peterson, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board when it looked like you were going to get nothing.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Phillips. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity. Rich Hill will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to watch this rookie pitch. Look, he's a candidate for being Rookie of the Year in the National League, and every outing is important. And I think he's at that point now where he's starting to see the finish line. He could possibly be the Rookie of the Year. So without any hiccups, he's got a chance. I'm looking for another solid performance today.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. Matt, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he got him. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Brandon Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runs in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Freddie Freeman becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Matt Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Another 0-2 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in now, Nick Markakis, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. In now is Yasiel Puig, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hard ground ball to third. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him and he'll put it behind his back or jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off it.
The catcher number 35.
Digging in, Bobby Wilson. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Turner has it. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th. Third baseman.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Logan Forsythe, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. To the second baseman, Phillips. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Standing in, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Shortstop, Jonathan.
Digging in to
VR.
try it again. Jonathan VR. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. On the ground up the middle. Swanson brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Bonifacio is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Striding in, R.A. Dickey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
R.A.
Toward second. And a rather easy first out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Ender Inciarte is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Brandon Phillips will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Peterson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers.
Leading off for the Braves here in the
Here
fourth.
comes the first pitch.
First baseman, number 5.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a full count now. 3-2.
Count is full.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Breaking his heart, man. Breaking his heart. He got two quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he pops it up back behind second base. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Bobby Wilson.
Leading off for the
He's
Dodgers,
0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher number 35, Bobby Wilson.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rich Hill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't get him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Baseman number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Freddie Freeman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him to go down swinging there. Freddie Freeman becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, center
Here's
fielder
Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Phillips is there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's taken for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tyler Flowers goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Bonifacio. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Markakis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Stepping in.
Leading out for the Braves,
Pedro Baez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's ball one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Jace Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No runs on 6 hits. And no errors so far for Atlanta.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Blaine Boyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Bobby Wilson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Now batting, second base.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Logan Forsythe swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Yasmani Grandal will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
On the ground softly towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Phillips around first, heading for second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner is right there. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Settling in now, Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base, you're looking for something to drive, you want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Puig's got a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
For Atlanta, left fielder.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. The tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Colin Walsh will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Colin Walsh
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Charlie Blackman now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. The relay throw. On to first, the double play. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1 out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we are. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Here's Jock Peterson now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the Dodgers down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the pitch.
Leading off for the play.
Ronier Mustelnier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gonzalez is up with it, and a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Colin Walsh. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Forsythe onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across. Ready for another shot now. Bobby Wilson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie from the stretch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit hard, but foul. Now the 0-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
I think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level, but when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Franklin Gutierrez will grab a bat and hit for
number 37, Franklin Gutierrez.
first pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Franklin Gutierrez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves 1. Kenley Jansen takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Kenley Jansen.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 2 for 4. And he takes ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Matt Kemp is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, left fielder
Nick Markakis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Jansen comes set. Here he comes 0-1.
Nope, ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. VR trying to get there, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers with their 90th win, best in the division. Adam Liberatore gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 2 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please